Receive, Lord, receive all I have and possess.
Welcome to Listening to Catholic Women, a special series sponsored by the Archdiocese of Boston. Each week, join Bishop Mark O'Connell as he engages in heartfelt conversations with inspiring Catholic women. Together, we'll hear about their faith journeys and how they live out God's call in their lives. Stay with us for an uplifting journey of reflection and inspiration.
Give me only your love and your grace. That's enough for me.
Hello, and welcome to Listening to Catholic Women. I'm Mark O'Connell, and I am so happy today to introduce you to Emma Ronstock, who is our expert editor, filmer. She has been everything to the show. Thought it all went smoothly. That was only because of Emma. Hello, Emma. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me on this side of the camera.
This side of the camera. You've been the one saying, cut, say that again. Or whatever our hurdles were. But so today, I thought, because the sessions that we filmed are finished and we're going to consider what to do going forward, I thought we'd have a little conversation with Emma. And so first of all, Emma, it's been quite a year. Those 13 episodes were, I think they fascinated us both. Is that right?
Yes, definitely. I remember at the beginning I said to you, I don't know what you're thinking about getting different people and how that's going to work. And really quick, I realized how different everybody was and how many stories we got. It was great.
The repetitions were very few. I mean, it
Mhm.
was 13 very different, very interesting women. It wasn't a clunker in the bunch. And unless you count this interview, no, not because of you, because of me. Emma, why don't you tell our listeners about you and the business that you have?
Yes, so I have my own business called Lula Creative, and I basically do video podcasts, photography, and digital art. So a lot of what I do is for different businesses and help them promote themselves, or I do portrait photography. Like I just did a bunch of family portraits for people's holiday cards. Kind of dipping my toe in all different creative fields. So this came along and it went right along with that, which was great with the podcast and video aspect.
And tell us the contact for your business.
So you could email me at hello@emmalulacreative.com, which I can put all this in the description.
Yeah.
And my website is emmalulacreative.com.
And what's the Lula?
So Lula, which a lot of people think is my last name, it's not. My mom used to call me Emma Lou, which kind of transitioned into Lula Bell. So I took that and put it into the company name. Kind of a fun nod.
And how did I find you, Emma?
You found me because your niece is one of my best friends.
So my niece, Tara, was last Easter. I was at dinner with her and her family. And I said, I'm trying to find somebody. And I described what I was looking for. And she said, Emma, you have to call Emma. That was a great recommendation. So,
I will say she's one of my biggest advertisers out there.
she drummed up this business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and last thing about your business is that one of the happy coincidences that your business does a lot with women especially. Is that right?
Yes, that's true. I do aim to help women kind of gain their confidence and find a different voice within themselves through these different mediums. So this, again, fit perfectly with that.
Well, fit perfectly with me. So we had they were all memorable for their own reasons. Was there any episodes that were stick out to you more than others?
It's hard because all of them I can think of a little something from each, but I know the first one with Violet was great.
Yeah,
That one sticks out specifically. I think we were just so captivated by her story in the moment
right.
that I remember while recording just thinking about what she was saying instead of paying attention to what I was actually doing. So that's when you know it's a good, captivating
And
conversation.
I remember thinking, oh, that's the first one.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking for the
immediately.
one we would do first, and that was a good choice for
Hmm.
first.
And I
Yeah,
know another one was Maureen's different trips
yeah.
were really interesting. Like she
Maureen
has
Heil.
really,
Yeah,
yeah, she's done so much and just her story. I think you could sit with her for hours and hear so many stories.
yeah. And one of them sticks out to me, Pauline, because she sang our intro. I
Hmm.
think we gotta. No, I love her singing. I think we have to shorten that intro for the next season because
I
I know
know, yeah.
when I when
With
I listen to
Karen's
my old
intro too.
podcast, I scoot up beyond it. But her episode when she sings the whole song at the end, and then uh, Lorna's episode, for some reason, people haven't
Hmm.
been watching that one, but it's fascinating
Yeah, I love that one.
with her insight into blindness. They're all fascinating. Philomen, who talked
Hmm.
about uh, I I knew who my killer was because I saw the gun.
That one was talk about different than the rest. Wow.
uh, and so many people. Well, we don't want to shortchange any of them, but it was a fascinating experience, and I think I learned a lot about what I
Hmm.
wanted to learn. But my goal with the whole podcast or the YouTube series was to highlight faith in women. I think that women need peers of faith, and there's more men stuff out there. And when I put in listening to Catholic women into Google, I got a lot of negative. Like women wanted to give us a piece of their mind. And I gave that opportunity to all 13. And all 13 of them want to just be positive. That's who I picked.
Hmm.
So now going forward, I think we've both concluded that we want to keep going, but it needs to, I'm using the word marinate. In other words, it, it's a lot of competition out there for Catholic YouTube. And once they find us, and then they want to listen to more. But it's hard to get the audience. I mean, Hilda's did a lot fast because Hilda has a huge network,
Hmm.
and she sent it out to her network. We gained people because of that. But the concept itself attracts some people. But how do I find the ones that they attract? So I think it's going to marinate and build an audience for a while, and then we'll start it again. But as you know, Emma, but maybe don't know, out there don't know, I have been transferred. So the Pope has moved me. I'm leaving the Archdiocese of Boston, and I'm going to be the Bishop of Albany, New York. So uh, this was all sponsored by the Archdiocese of Boston. And so I'm going to bankruptcy. So I don't know if they're going to spend money on this. So we've always welcomed with the link anyone who wants to support us. Uh, the support, the PayPal link will be still go to the Archdiocese of Boston because they put a lot more money out than we gained. But next one will be a link to just figure out how to support it and just the costs of production. So we wanted build a little foundation. And then because we're distant, we both now live in the area of Boston, I'm thinking that we're going to have to switch to this format. What do you think, Em?
I think so. We're kind of workshopping what to do right now.
This is our experiment. So
Right.
anyone has any comments on that, feel free. There's also, we can invest in a little, there are programs that do this, right?
So that's something to look into to
Yeah.
take it online a little bit more efficiently.
Well, I have my crack researcher, Emma, on that, and we'll figure out the best format. But the advantage of this is that we don't all have to be in the same place. You women from all sorts of places. And I think, I could easily fill up another season with women that I have in my mind that I want to for this. But we will take all comments. Isn't that the best place for it, Emma? Just comments to this show?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. So you can tell us if it meant anything to you. You could encourage us to keep going. You can make suggestions of what we should do in the future. And whatever you comment, we'll be watching and listening. And okay, what else do we need to do today, Emma?
I think you covered it. I think we'd love to hear the feedback of the whole season overall in the meantime before we head into season 2. Any improvements that we can make, we'd love to, cater to our audience. So
yeah. Okay, now, Emma, I'm going to say this next paragraph.
Okay.
I don't want you to edit it. I know you're my crack editor, but Emma, you are extraordinary. You did such a fine job. People have commented on how smooth it is. They think that I'm just the perfect interviewer. I never make mistakes, and the leader never makes mistakes. But your editing was beautifully smooth, and sometimes I came away from an interview thinking, "Oh, that went all right," and then I listen with your editing, and I think, "Wow, that went great." And then some of the women that interviewed, they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to. I hope I sounded all right." Then they listened, they said, "Oh, that's pretty good." So I think, did anyone, like, after they saw the edit, like, go back and try to fix any flaw? I don't think so.
No, they didn't.
Oh, that's a credit to you, Emma. So I want to thank you, and I really appreciate what you do. And I'm hoping that when we start again, you're with me.
Yes, that's the plan.
That's the plan? Okay. Peace to you, Emma. And thank you to all of our listeners. It's an inspiration from the Holy Spirit. And I hope that you have enjoyed it and that you've appreciated these wonderful women I've brought into your life, and that I've got out of the way. That was hopefully I got out of the way and let them tell their stories. And did. Hopefully, we'll see you next season. God bless you all.
Your love and your grace are enough for me.
Thank you for joining us on Listening to Catholic Women. We're grateful you took the time to hear this inspiring faith journey. Continue exploring these powerful stories with Bishop Mark O'Connell by watching more episodes. This series is sponsored by the Archdiocese of Boston and produced by Emma Lula Creative. Please like, subscribe, and share to spread the word. If you'd like to support the production of this series, visit the link in the description. Until next time, may God bless you.